Hello, gorgeous Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading with me. We're going to be doing the week ahead, so the 24th to the 2nd of March. All right, so let's dive in together and see what's going on for you guys. All right, for my gorgeous Aries, please spirit one card out. So overall, a keyword or affirmation for Aries this week. Empathy. All right, you're being called to be a bit more empathetic, to see things from different points of views this week. Okay, this says I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. All right, so using your empathy that you probably have already, all right, to be able to connect with others around you. But let's see a little bit more how this is going to show up for you. For Aries, please, this week, Spirit, what is an important message they need to hear? You have the here and now card, which is all about being present, right? Being mindful of this present moment. It is our reality, right? I know we can get so caught up in the past and all the memories we've got and the things that have happened to us. And we can also get really caught up on the future and the things we have to do. So much, though, that we lose ourselves in this moment and we forget that this moment, the moment you have right here with me today, is a moment where the opportunities are. Okay, that's the moment where change really happens, right? So if you're wanting to make it or you're wanting to go after it, it's the actions that you take right now, right? Anyway, so this is where the doors open. So being present is really where you're going to find the opportunities or even clarity if you're searching for that. The next card that we had is the leg up, which is interesting. So I wonder if you guys will be receiving or giving some form of help here. It's coming through as an opportunity, which is quite interesting, but let's see. The leg up card, as you may know, when you get a leg up, you're getting a bit of a boost, all right, a bit of help. All right, so again, if it's you or somebody else, usually it's the person I'm reading for, but I'll let you apply it to your situation, however it is, because this is a general reading. I always say with this, even if it's not an actual person, it could very well be the universe, right? You're getting a leg up from something other than yourself. When this card comes in, it's about letting go of being super independent and I have to do everything on my own, which can cause burnout. It can make you exhausted, tired, and sometimes can make you venture into paths that, if you had sat down, rested, let somebody else help you out a bit, you can come at it with a bit more clarity, if that makes any sense to you. So when you rest and allow somebody else to do a bit of the work, whether it be a love interest, you're in a relationship and you're feeling a bit exhausted, somebody is helping you out there. It's about being a bit more vulnerable to receiving help as well. But sometimes it could be the universe, as I was saying, and sometimes we don't know where we're going, or sometimes we're too tired to figure it all out, and that is okay. All right, the universe is here with you, or whether it be through a person or through the energy of trusting in something other than yourself to guide you. It's coming up this week and it's going to help you in some way. Right, I hope that made some sense because I'm not the best with my words, but let's dive in a little bit more and see what else is going on for you. So you're receiving some kind of help. All right, interesting. You have take the lead, which is all about gaining responsibility, right? This is kind of emperor energy, which is your energy. Interesting. Let's see one more. And the giraffe. See the bigger picture, or see the big picture in general. All right, which is all about understanding that, okay, maybe right now things are not the way that you want it to be, or maybe you're having to compromise a little bit here and there. But the big picture is what you're really working towards. So don't get hung up on the small details when you are just moving towards this big picture, the goal, basically. And take the lead, as you can see. It's all about taking action, figuring things out, gaining or getting responsibility. And because of the cards that you have here, I wonder for some of you, I really do feel like some of you are the ones that are giving help here, whether it be through, family members, or if it is in your career, it does feel like you're being guided or you're guiding. Okay, with that take the lead here. It's just interesting. Right. I do have this card I want to pull out for you guys. For Aries, this is a very grounded week, actually, or at least you're being guided to do that. So you have save it, keep it for you, not yet, there will be a better time. So I wonder if that's your energy. I wonder, you're being called to save something. All right, let's dive into your tarot then. We have these cards for you. All right, let's get them out. All right, overall energy, please, of this week for Aries. What is one card that will represent this week? What is that? The Hermit. Okay, so again, this is usually the card that comes through as a mentor, a guide, a teacher of some kind. So I don't know who this is, or if it's you or somebody else. We'll see how you show up in the next card that I pull out for you. But the Hermit is all about spending time in isolation to really think and to reflect and to plan or to organize. It's Virgo energy, so I have to mention that. but ultimately it's about climbing that mountain to be able to see things from a higher perspective. All right, so looking at life again from the bigger picture, it makes sense with that draft actually, because when we look at it through our own sense of self, we can get caught up in emotions like, I don't know where I'm going. Imagine it just like a mountain, right? If you're at the bottom of the mountain, that's your normal state. In a higher state where you're looking at life from a bit of a bird's eye view, from a higher perspective to see where you're actually going, it might make more sense. So I wonder if they're calling for you to take a break a little bit here, to connect with yourself, to spend some time in isolation a little bit, or just some time in meditation or whatever helps you. All right, the hermit is Virgo energy, Mercury energy, so maybe speaking about it can be beneficial. Maybe journaling it is beneficial. Mercury is all about your throat, your throat chakra, communication, information, even mental thoughts. So a lot of words going on maybe this week for you guys that might help you to figure it out with that hermit energy. All right, so looking at things from a higher perspective, looking at the bigger picture here, which is interesting because you have here and now, but then you have look at the bigger picture too. So I feel like a lot of you are just connecting to your higher self. Let's get a card out to see where you are. You are learning something this week. That's really important to mention. All right, let's see. For Aries, one card to represent their energy this week, please. The 8 of Wands. So you're moving in a really positive direction. There's a lot of change going on for you guys, but this is positive change, right? It's movement. Whenever this card comes through, it's like a lot of opportunities could be coming out for you guys. It could just be a lot going on. It's a little bit of a race at times, maybe this week. So it's not bad. In your energy, it just feels like you're just moving forward. So it is quite positive in your energy as well. Let's get a card out then for what is your challenge this week? What is the challenge that you might face this week? The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands can be, a card of information, an opportunity even, but it's in the challenge position. So I wonder if this is a person who's a bit of a challenge here. When a Page of Wands comes in, it's a little bit, a little bit immature. It could be people kind of gossiping a little bit, or somebody who's just really immature with their words, maybe. Let's see. I'm going to clarify that, but let's see what the advice is from Spirit. Chariot, keep moving forward because you have such fast cards on this side. Things really are moving forward for you, which is really cool, actually. All right, so don't worry too much about it. Let me just quickly clarify that Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands a challenge here for Aries? King of Cups, somebody could be acting a bit immaturely. I mean, it could even be you. I'll let you apply it however you wish, somebody around you, whatever it is. The Page of Wands can be a bit immature. Someone could be saying things that they don't mean, or somebody could be just getting in the way a little bit, a bit of a distraction, which is interesting because the King of Cups could be a love interest. But it's also about balancing your feelings and emotions. So to me, it kind of feels like somebody is reacting a little bit based on their feelings this week, and it's just causing a little bit of just immaturity. I'm going to clarify that one more time for you. Why is this the challenge? I think I will clarify all of this for you, but why is the Page of Wands a challenge here? The Chariot, the Knight of Swords. What's interesting about this is, again, these are both fast forward movement. And again, this is your advice coming through as well. So I feel like your advice is to keep moving forward, to keep your eyes on the prize is what comes through with the Chariot, because the stars are all around his head, right? So it's all about your goals and your hopes and your dreams. The Knight of Swords is also about moving forward with determination as well. So both of them are very similar, but the Knight of Swords rushes in without all the information. So again, just be aware of what you're hearing. That Page of Wands being about gossip, or hearing about things, or people speaking about things that may not be the truth or their truth even. Just be aware of that. I just feel like a little bit of like miscommunication, or somebody's communication skills are not the best this week, and I feel like it's a little bit of a distraction for you. Maybe that's why it's in a challenge position, but I feel like everything will be fine in the end. Right, let's see what the Hermit is doing here then as the overall energy of this week for you guys. All right, Spirit, why is the Hermit here? The Six of Cups, some of you are reflecting on the past. That could be people, soulmates. It could be that you're focusing a little bit on, maybe children that's in your life here. Maybe you are the guide or the mentor here, just for some of you. Can I understand what about the past the hermit is relating to? The sun. Okay, justice and 10 of cups. Now, I don't know if you're reflecting on a good time in the past or whether you're reflecting on gaining justice over maybe difficult situations. I'll let you apply it however you wish, because justice is here, which is all about creating a balance. We do have a dove bud with an olive branch here, which I'll show you, which does represent forgiveness. So maybe some of you are trying to forgive from your own childhood or from your own past situation in general, so that you can find more happiness. And that could be something that you guys are working on right now, which I quite like it, actually. Could even just be more harmony in the family. Either way, justice being here in the sun is really, really good. You are gaining justice this week in whatever way it relates to you. And that 10 of cups is emotional fulfillment, happily ever after. It's the sun is finally shining and hope is finally coming through. So I quite like this a lot. I feel like even if this is not about healing, which for some of you it will be, I feel like maybe you're actually finding a sense of direction, like you're actually figuring out where you want to go moving forward. But let's see, why is the 8 of Wands here then in your energy? Why is the 8 of Wands here? Judgment. So that's about surrendering, letting go, trusting in something other than yourself. So I wonder if that's why the leg up is here, is because you're like, I don't know where I'm going to go or how I'm going to get there, but I'm just going to trust and lean on spirit, get a leg up from spirit, and they'll take me. And I wonder if that's what you're doing, because that would make a lot of sense with this. Judgment, again, forgiveness as well. So a lot of this kind of reconciliation, maybe that's why empathy is here. Doesn't really mean that you have to get together with somebody. It really is about you finding happiness and you finding inner peace more than anything else. Let's get one more with the 8 of Wands. And also the judgment is also about a calling. So whether you're getting an announcement this week that's really going to help you let go, surrender, move forward, level up in some way, or enter a new chapter of your life, that can also be the case here for some of you as well. And if you are starting to take action on this inner calling that you have to go in a certain direction, again, it is the same message. It's really, really good. This is a calling from the universe. All right, one more for that, especially for some of you in terms of your career. Okay, the moon being here. So the moon being here again is about that kind of emotional imbalance where things feel a little bit unknown or hidden, or you're just struggling with a lot of deep traumas or inner feelings in general. Usually when the moon comes up, it's not the greatest of feelings, right? It's feeling a bit lost or just low or drowning in your feelings a little bit is what happens with the moon. So it's you're unable to see things clearly, because this is a kind of a lack of clarity, whether it's something that's hidden. Because you have judgment here though, I'm not worried about it. It feels like you're actually being able to address this, figure out what feels hidden or missing in your life, and processing your feelings so that you are able to let go, move forward, and get back on a roll again. So it's good. Whatever you're doing, it feels really, really good. It does feel a very big sign of forgiveness though. And that might be why you're taking the lead. You're going, okay, I can't change what's happened, but I can try and heal it. And it feels like that's what you're doing. And the Chariot, why is this the advice for Aries? The Strength card. Well, it takes strength and balance to move forward. So this is you being courageous enough to chase your dreams and goals and to go after what it is you're feeling cool to do. One more for the Chariot, please. The Ace of Swords, that's interesting. And then the Ace of Swords being here, which is great to come through with that, because this is all about clarity and victory. Okay, gaining the truth of the matter here. This came up on top of the Here and Now card. And this card is all about feeling mentally trapped, right? Feeling stuck, feeling uncertain about what the next step is, feeling blindfolded almost, and surrounded by problems, is how I see it. However, the message with this story is always the fact that, okay, if we just kind of look at the situation for what it is, you'll be able to find a solution, right? Sometimes we can think only about the problems that we've got going on, and we're not paying enough attention to how do I fix this? How do I get out of this, right? Situation or scenario. So instead of just thinking about the problems or thinking about the past or thinking about the future, it's a really good time to address where you are right now, so that you can no longer feel stuck in your situation, but you're able to kind of search a little bit more for answers, truth, and clarity. So a lot of you are freeing yourself from that mental obstacle that you might have going on at the moment. All right, and this is you moving forward, gaining strength and courage to overcome what's making you feel stuck or stagnant, and that is that area where you're taking the lead. So you're moving forward with your life, you're chasing your dreams and goals, which is awesome. All right, my angels. So that's what I have for you. Let me know if this made sense. If it resonated with you, then please let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you've not already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.